For those who can hear that, it's because my AC has water in it. So I'm hoping it goes away. Anyways, so Patrick Mahomes talking some shit.
Here we go.
I'll show him what's up here in a minute.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
How do you like
20,
that, Mahomes?
10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side here to Sanders.
Can they do it again? Oh, he does it again.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Mahomes needs to catch up.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
2nd and 4. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Dash.
Oh,
90 Wolf. 2-jet bomber.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll set up to throw. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
it's all right.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
He'll drop to throw. Making the catch, it's Winfrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Juwan Winfrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Yeah, I have a feeling the game's going to want to keep Mahomes a little bit closer.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sanders.
Go Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
They can't see it. Ready? 60 or. Here we go. Let's go.
On first down, it's Lindsey.
Oh, my.
2 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I don't know why I don't hand the ball off to you.
Unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey.
There you go, Lindsey.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
So, some of you don't know, in career mode, basically face of the franchise or whatever it's called,
on first down,
you only get control of the quarterback.
Into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
I wish they would have given you the option, like, well, can I, be running back as well, or can I, you want a defense, linebacker, something like that. And this is like 10 times better than the long shot storylines.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Darren Lee there to get him down. 2nd and 9 now. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders.
There we go.
Emmanuel Sanders, the 20.
And an insult to injury because Patrick Mahomes was calling me out. Calling my defense trash. Calling my offense and my wide receivers trash. So, you can keep scoring all you want. I'm gonna rack up the score.
They're gonna look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sanders. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Damn right it's getting ugly.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's
That ain't
already been
pointless.
decided. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Sanders.
Nice.
He'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 14-yard touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City,
maybe Andrew Luck will respect me. Oh, hey, Vio, how's it going? Oh, yeah, let's see what Mr. Patrick Mahomes has to say. Pat Stafford, fuck you. So I'll say that was one of the highest scoring games I've ever been part of. But hey, you played well and you got the win, so there's not much I could say. We'll even the score next time. That's what they all say. And I'm still undefeated. Dude,
start
Mahomes,
your week by installing your game plan.
Mahomes was talking so much shit, like I had to rack up that score. Oh, no one wants to talk to me in this game. Okay. Oh, timeout. I want to look at my stats real quick. Stats. Oh yeah. Definitely. Look at that passer rating. Kill mode activated. Yeah, damn right. Fucking Patrick Mahomes is gonna talk shit about my wide receivers. It's like I know they're fucking shit. But with my character improving, holy crap, Drew Brees. I am like destroying everyone. Just a couple of plays. So I can take my time and help Philip Lindsay out, because he's been bitching about wanting more carries. And I'm pretty sure my awesome wide receivers are doing okay. What are the records right now? Oh, in a game? Got that record. Got that record. Manuel Sanders. Okay, of course you are. Have it on. It's on Madden. Easy mode. You're easy mode. You're the Cleveland Browns of baseball. Ooh. Ooh. You want some aloe air for that burn? Oh, I need my coffee. So, I need to talk to my sister, but I think next week we might be going to the cottage. So I'll probably be up in that area.
Hey, everybody, it's the...
Detroit Lions of baseball. Pretty sure if the Lions were playing baseball, they'd have a better record than you. Wait, what the hell were my goals? Forgot what my goals were.
Switch up. Check 3. Pilot, 64, reach.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I have no idea what my goals are.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be...
Touchdown.
Sanders, and all the way
Is it weird hearing Coach on Madden instead of...
Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, especially when he, like, pops up and, like, does commentary on Raw for, like, maybe once a month or something. Because he was on there not too long ago. Oh, rush for 10 yards. That's my goal.
Here we go. 60 or. Come on.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Being chased out left. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
A huge play there for Denver. And even 50 yards. So a big pickup that time, and Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
So what are you going to do, Andrew Luck? He's going to score.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll take it into
This looks like it's going to be a back and forth game. Wait, unless I can pull away. That's what she said.
They'll look to throw here. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll drop the throw. Flush to his right. Finds his rookie first-rounder. It's Noah Fant. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27. Now
So what are you doing today? You going fishing?
First and 10, right at the 40. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it.
It's been raining down here.
Now it's Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone.
There you go, Lindsey.
Denver score. Philip Lindsey, his 9th touchdown of the season.
See, I'm being a team player.
10 logo. 80 weapons. Kill, turn up. Get it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders. And all the way home for a
What time's that today?
Emmanuel.
Visitation. I was going to say a citation. What the hell?
Protein spill.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
You can't stop him.
Emmanuel Sanders.
All right, time to run the ball.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Getting had a ton of success.
So you don't work
far,
today?
But you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. That one goes for 8 yards.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
As a rookie
Debating on what I should
exactly
do
how you
today.
endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side. It's reeled in by Hamilton. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 yards on the play. First down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in
They can
shreds or
take
being
some
erased
hits.
off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense. I know that speed is the hallmark of today.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jake Butt, his 2nd touchdown.
Set. 90 Wolf. Topper. Check. 5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there
try
on
to
the
get a
scramble,
touchdown
and
here.
it's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally,
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Darius Leonard in there to And dropping for a loss on the play. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his 10th touchdown of the season.
There you go, Lindsay.
Let's go. 60 or. General West.
See if I can spread the offense out.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30.
All right. Wait, you're on your way home and you're watching me?
Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for him.
Here's Lindsay. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Oh, you're
takes
listening.
It down to the 10-yard line. It's a
Yeah.
first down on a gain of 10.
If I wanted to listen to greatness, I'd listen to my voice too.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Ow.
They can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jabal Sheard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And on 1st and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and drop. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Now back to throw. On the move to his left. High throw, but the catch is made. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Maybe I should do like a Hail Mary.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So it's Bronco
supposed to
football
block.
as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as
Oh,
they look to
typical
salt this
Michigan
one
comment.
away. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Now, that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They'll look to throw, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And another negative play there as they stop him again. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And he gets it down to the 32. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And that's the game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall.
Did he have a perfect throw? 100%. He did. Milestone goals. There we go. Definitely gotta get my speed up.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Uh-oh. Against Cleveland. You know what, let's go to the standings. Oh my god. Hey, so I'm in career mode. The Lions are 7-0. So we're 8-0 and the Lions are 7-0. You've got to be kidding me. Hey, I'll take it. I want to look at their stats. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe we should start running the ball a lot more. You know, slow down on the passing and all that stuff. How many times have I thrown? Oh. Who is this? That's Myles Garrett. Can't wait to line up across from you this week. We got 4 down linemen about to pounce on you like starving wolves. We ain't gonna call it a day until there's nothing left of you. Intimidate. You're gonna intimidate. What the fuck? This proves that you must have no. Dude, Matt, like I've been playing Madden. It's definitely hard on like all Madden's hell. Say I've seen players like you, all it takes is one big play deep. Oh yeah. Won't wait, it's gonna be a slugfest. Can't wait. Slugfest, you ain't even gonna get to me. No, because I was playing Victor last night, and my players, I kept boosting my players up because they were able to be upgraded. So I kept upgrading my running back speed, my wide receiver speed. Ended up beating him last night. We've been playing on all Madden.
I'm the coach.
That's how I got a lot better, just playing on all Madden. Alright.
Let's go now. 10 logo. Get the ball.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
There we go.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll run. It's Lindsay. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Looking to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for it.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Back to throw.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well. On 2nd down and short, what I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They'll set up to throw as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
He'll drop to throw. Sutton drilling it in on the left side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. We remind you that coming up later tonight, we've got a good AFC battle in Baltimore. The Super Bowl champs, New England, in town to take on the Ravens. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium to wrap up this first weekend in November.
Face mask. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that.
Emmanuel Sanders, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders with his 16th touchdown of the year, and the Broncos are an extra point away from...
Whoa!
Go now. 70, Indy. We ain't giving them nothing today. Check.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense as
Emmanuel Sanders, 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
60 Pittsburgh. General West. 53. Check 5.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll throw now on the final play. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Here we go. 30 base. I don't think you got it, son.
They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. Look at the dance and the juke. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey, 76 yards. And the...
Let's go. 90 Wolf. Mike. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he's into the clear. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think.
Emmanuel Sanders, the 40, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year.
Come on, set. Stick the oar. Go.
They'll set up a throw. Left side here to Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsay is...
Ready, break. 53, Mike. 6-6, bullet high. 5.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they will get the timeout. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other...
Emmanuel Sanders. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Woo. That was kind of close there.
Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Broncos, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Oh, we're on a bye week. There we go. we got the Vikings.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings. With that, we send you up to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Standing by our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Appreciate you, Coach. Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it.
Ready. Check. Walk 54. Bound to lose one. Protein spill. Big grip.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Broncos have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys. For the fight.
Let's go now. 50, plant. 54 miles. I'm coming.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And now running right through it. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hey, let's go. Get set.
The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. Back to throw here.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. 2nd and 2. Dancing to it, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos will extend their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Make 3. 218. Chop. Get.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
30 base.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
Well, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Over the middle, he's got Deshaun Hamilton. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey.
Give me the ball. Here we go. Here we go. 60 or 54. Mike 54. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Let's go.
On first down. It's Lindsey, and he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available.
And Denver getting set to take the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. Here's 2nd and 8. Buying time to his left. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season is going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll start with a good one in the NFC South. Carolina playing host to Atlanta, and the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check on the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Le'Veon Bell, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Danny Amendola, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
We now proceed.
Down. 50. Plant. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, D-line. Be Griffin.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, yeah.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
In order to...
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. I'm coming. Hit it.
On first down, it's Lindsey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. They'll run on first down. Lindsey. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
90 Wolf. It's a party now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. From 17 yards out, and the Broncos continue to pour it on. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top.
Here we go, here we go. 10-2 stop. Line 54. No gain on it.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still second down.
Set, ready? 18, Gator. Steve Griffin.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over. They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now back to throw.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their line.
Go now. 15 line. 15 line. Watch the twist. They go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quick.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing, too.
Oh, she's singing. She's
on, like, the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Set. 70, Indy. Line 54. Here we go. 5.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On first down, It's Lindsay, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all...
Okay, 96%. Got 8 out of 10 season rushing yards. I don't get what the whole 1 rushing touchdown. So impressed with everything. So made a friend. 10-0.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
And we have Buffalo.
How you doing? People tonight so for all of you.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. With that, let's get up to Buffalo. Standing by at New Era Field, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at New Era Field in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, the beat goes on, doesn't it? A perfect 10-0 to start the campaign.
And it's a good...
Oh, is there a way I could skip? Can I skip? Simulate my... Nope. Come on.
Ready, ready! 18 Gator! Go, go, go!
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsey. 22 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
90 Wolf.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He'll look to throw.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him. I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
This is Royce Freeman, second-year man from Oregon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know.
18 Gator. Let's go, let's bring it.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that one will be accepted. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
So 12 is the record for rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in a season. That's by former Patriot Steve Grogan back in 1976. So
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. He'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, it's Lindsey. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Back to throw, and he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here in that pick. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
What?
Matt Milano able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Caught on the slant. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away.
Go for it.
Incomplete.
Oh, come on.
Time here to remind you that coming up later tonight on Sunday Night Football, it's the Seahawks and the Eagles from Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And then tomorrow night on Monday night, more Birds with the Ravens involved in that one. Sadly not taking on the Cardinals or Falcons, though. Instead, they'll match up with the Rams in L.A. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flush to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sanders. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one.